guys, what's up? It's your girl, Lady Kimberly Jackson, and we are back with a new episode, new year. It's 2025. Happy New Year to all of you. And we have a great show for you tonight. And not only do we have a great show, but we have some great co-hosts tonight. And we're definitely going to get into that in just a moment. Y'all ready? I am. Let's go. All right, y'all. Listen, we are back and we are ready. Okay. So listen, I have some familiar faces on this couch tonight. Some co-hosts that I have returning that was with me on last year in 2024. And then I have a special co-host, a new face who's joining me tonight on Unfiltered Real Talk Beyond the Pew. So I'm going to have to go ahead and introduce him real quick before we get into our topic discussion tonight, okay? So I have, let me go this way with it. Next to me, okay, on my right side, it's the right hand, on my right side, I'm going to start with the new, okay? I have Houston's own. He's an actor. I met him when we were on set of Annie Johnson's Unfinished Business, and he was the main guy. I was the little one, but he was the main one in there just going ham, okay? Yeah. And he also is a chef, a trainer, all of the above. My boy, my friend, Chris White. What's up?
What's up? Thank you. That was an awesome intro, bro. I need to take you everywhere with me.
She set you up, bro.
She gonna intro me.
Bro, she set you up.
From now on?
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor, and I can't wait to get to it.
Yes, I'm glad to have you. Oh, and he can cook, y'all. Okay, lamb chops. Lamb chops, baby. Listen, they be good. And then I'm going to go over to my left side, but on the corner. Okay, on the corner of the left.
On the corner.
My returning guest co-host who was with us last year, who was on like 2 wonderful episodes, nationally recording artist, praise and worship leader, all of the above. Okay, music, singer, you can sing, y'all, you can sing. My boy, Leroy Thomas, Houston's own. What's up, Leroy?
Good? How you feeling, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm glad to be back. I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back, though.
Let's talk about it.
All right. We're going to get to it. But before we do, I have to go to my last co-host. She's not really a guest co-host anymore, so I need to stop calling her that.
Right.
I'm cool.
She a resident.
She's I don't even know if she know that she is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it first on the new year. This is my official co-host. Mm-hmm. I want to say that. Don't cry.
Not yet.
No, don't cry yet.
Okay.
This is my official co-host. I-61 member. We go to the same church. Our pastor is Pastor Jeremy and Shamika Sanders. We made the exchange when I became a member last year, and she has been rocking with me since the first episode. I want to make that official right here in 2025. This is my official co-host, Rashonda Mora.
I still feel some type of way.
What? Why?
Because he's an actor. He's a chef.
Listen,
here we go again.
We're not going to start the new year like that. We're not going to start it messy like that.
Number one.
We went through this last year, right?
We did. We went through this last year.
We told you, Rashonda, you got time to
All right.
I mean, you the official co-host. I mean,
right. I just announced like you got a new title.
That's right. You the Angela Yee of Beyond the Pew.
There you go.
I'm about to be in a Tubi movie and everything from here.
Tubi movie.
Because I'm an official co-host.
Yeah, because he's been on Tubi.
Yeah.
He's definitely on Tubi.
Yeah. A whole lot of those, actually.
A lot of those.
Hey.
Well, we're going to get you connected. We're going to make the exchange tonight.
So, we on Amazon.
Yeah, I heard.
And we up for an award, too, for that.
We are?
Yeah, you can see it.
I'm going to be on a Tubi movie with him.
Y'all, I'm finding out right now. I literally, okay, Miss Annie.
We famous.
Sharon vote that.
Oh, man.
We up for an award for Unfinished Business.
Oh.
See?
Let's go award.
Let's go.
Wow.
Praise God.
See?
Yeah, I sung my first record on there.
Now.
Oh, man, that's crazy. All right. right. All right.
And I'm gonna start singing background from Leroy. He's
Come
gonna
on.
cut my mic
He
off.
won't hire
He'll
me
cut my
because
mic
he
off.
talking
No,
about
I'm
I
not.
cost too much.
No,
but
I'm
we ain't
not.
gonna get into that. But anyway,
Totally
look,
too expensive.
as y'all can see,
Okay.
we're gonna have a great time tonight. Okay, so our topic discussion for tonight is we are getting ready to reflect on the highs and lows of 2024. We're gonna share some of our personal, professional, and cultural highlights that we may have seen and experienced. Some of the key lessons that we learned throughout the year. And we're gonna discuss what we are most proud of from 2024 and what we have accomplished, and then what we're looking forward to in this new year 2025. Okay, we are on the goals that we may have set. We're going to talk about our hopes and aspirations and how we plan to approach the new year. Okay, so listen, this ain't no scripted podcast. Okay, we just talk.
We're just talking.
We just talk. As long as we on discussion, on the topic discussion at hand, we just talk. So I'm gonna go around the room, Chris. What was some of the highs and lows that you may have had and faced, and some of the things that were exciting about 2024 for you?
Ooh, on the spot with it. I'm new and she got me going first.
Hey, we gotta get you in. We gotta
bring you in, bro.
We gotta get you in.
I'm gonna start with the lows. We're gonna finish on the high.
Okay.
That's right.
So some of the lows were new territory for me because the devil was attacking my kids.
Mm.
Wow.
It was something. You know, my daughter, she's about to be 16 soon. She got jumped.
Mm.
You know, in school, and they had it on tape, right? And you know
Mm-mm.
how it is with kids now. If it's on
Phones,
film,
man.
it goes to
it's
the whole
everywhere,
Yeah.
viral.
You know, and being able to, you know, minister to her through that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And saying, you know, lucky for you, you're growing up in a day and age where in the next week they're going to be focused on something
Forget
else.
about
Right.
it. That's right.
So, you know, that was helping her through that, and
Sure.
that was something. And then again, it was my kids. My 10-year-old was getting bullied.
Mm.
You know, pushed in the street to get hit by cars and stuff. And it was new territory for me to how to defend your family without losing your
That's right.
Christian, right?
That's right.
Okay, so where was the bond?
That was,
Okay, not mastering my
That's a tug of
response.
war, man.
yeah. Yeah.
We
Sorry,
put
Jeremy.
bond money together.
Listen, I felt like I did okay. You know, I
Yeah.
might have to roll up on a couple kids.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
That's
but
understandable.
I
Gotta do-
I
hey.
didn't go to jail, so
Yeah.
I didn't put my hands on nobody. So
Amen.
I think God is
Disclaimer.
smiling for
He
that.
put his hands
No
on
doubt.
Glory.
So that was some of the lows. That was new for me. I had never dealt with that. I'm a father of 5, so you know, attacking my kids, that was different. But
Mhm.
as far as the highs go, I would say my catering business really did some really good numbers, and I'm still thanking God for that, because the residual of that carried right into the New Year's, and you know, I've been booked every weekend in January, and
That's dope.
the catering business definitely
Yeah.
showed its face, and God showed his love on that. So
Make sure I get your card before we leave.
yes, sir.
Booked and
Yes,
busy.
sir.
Because we like to eat good.
Booked and busy. And I love to cook good.
See, that's why we sitting
Let's
together
go.
on this
Yeah.
side.
And he can cook.
We
But
want to eat.
I feel bad. I wish I didn't know the setting. I should have brought a little something.
That's all right. We got
That's
next
all
time.
good.
Next time.
Sure
Yeah.
do.
Of course.
I heard it here. You know, next time.
Yeah, because them land
Yeah,
child
right.
be
Definitely.
in.
Don't bring us
And so, what are some of the things that you look forward to for this year?
I'm focusing on God this year.
Yeah.
I know it's something that we always should, but I'm just being transparent. We're human. We don't always
No.
get the
Mhm.
priorities right. But this
Certainly.
year is a God year. I'm in my last semester of seminary school.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my master's in Christian divinity and leadership. So that's my focus.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
But that explains why you've
Yeah.
been going through the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm close.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
he-
all.
he-
That's
woo,
why.
he
I was
close.
wondering how did that attack affect your relationship
Yeah.
with God? Like, what did it do?
He showed himself.
Mm-hmm.
He just showed himself, and I asked for him to reveal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's the difference between praying for specifics and versus saying to him, "I don't want any of this.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me where you want these steps, and I'll take them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight it. I've done my steps. They're not aligning, so
Yeah.
just show me what you want me to do, and I'm gonna take the steps. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's my focus this year. So.
Yeah.
That's good
Because
stuff.
anytime you're getting ready to do something really huge for God, especially when it comes to ministry and doing those type of
Mhm.
things, you gotta prepare yourself for the attacks that's gonna
Absolutely.
come, because guess what? They gonna come. They come heavier
Yeah.
when you're really like your purpose is a God purpose. Your purpose is trying to minister to other people. Your purpose is trying to help other people and gravitate those people closer to God. And the enemy don't ever like that.
No.
Because he want all the souls.
That's
but
right.
one thing for certain, two things for sure, you can't have none of our souls.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna preach on the podcast tonight. But
Preach.
that's my spiel.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my spiel. Leroy.
Listen, to God be the glory.
Amen.
That's
Yes.
all I can say, right? 24 was a great year for me. Yeah, we definitely we had some lows. I would say 2024 we lost my mother-in-law that year. That was a tough thing. My wife, only child, and for the better part of the year, we took care of her. She was in and out of hospital dealing with bouts of sickness. So we lost her toward the end of the year. But outside of that, I can't really say that, we had lows. The Lord was kind to us this year.
I love it.
That's good.
He was extremely kind, and I'm very grateful for what we were able to do and accomplish personally and professionally. Professionally, I'm coming up on 20 years in municipal government. And I was just able to acquire my certified public manager certification in the state of Texas. So
Hey, congratulations.
yeah, so we don't know what's in store next. We might try to venture off into city management. We'll see. We'll see what the Lord has in store. And then personally, the music just took off to another level this year, last year. Had several different opportunities, was in some great rooms and spaces with some very influential people. Was at the Soul Awards last year, getting ready to go back this year, February and March, actually.
Get my outfits together. We got my flights. Book my hotel.
Had a top 50 song, 2 top 50 songs actually on the media-based chart. So yeah, man, the Lord was kind, and really just looking forward to the new year, to the new things that we're getting ready to do. Definitely gonna drop an EP this year.
Yeah.
Sometime, probably around the summertime, and looking to launch my foundation this year.
Yeah.
Do a little philanthropic work. So we got a lot on tap, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I know God's gonna smile on it. He's gonna ordain it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
So yeah, we're looking forward to it for sure.
And me and Leroy are working together this year.
We are absolutely.
We are. I'm gonna get into that.
Listen,
That's gonna
I'm
be fire.
glad to be
Right.
a part of a night with Kimmy, right? I'm just, I'm elated. I can't hold
He
it back.
is. He's collabing with me.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
can't
fire.
wait.
March 1st
That's right.
at I-601 Church.
That's right.
Come
And we called it Intimate Night with just Kimmy.
Listen.
But I'm gonna get into a little bit more of that
Yeah.
after you. Rashonda.
I like how he kept saying the Lord has been kind. Like
That's
this
right.
is to my spirit. So
Such a
I'm
word.
kind of
Such a
sitting in there
inviting
like,
word, isn't it?
Kind, man.
yeah, because I don't think we ever even look at it like that.
Mhm.
Like last year for me was a year of healing.
That's
like
right.
I understand the grief
Mhm.
and the things of that nature. So it was like an up and down battle, but at the same time, God was still faithful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter transitioned to Houston, and my daughter and I haven't lived together in like 6 or 7 years, so that was
Mhm.
something different for me, and that's my only child.
Yeah.
And then I changed careers. I like doing youth services, so I went back into that. And so continuing school, I just been going from there.
Yeah.
Just trying to grow and be obedient.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Find my footing again. I think the grief and devastation shook me so that it kind of shook my foundation to where once I knew who I was, this person in God, now he's changing me or molding me into this person.
Yeah.
So it's this person like,
Mhm.
so it's a battle within. Like that battle within is different. I do feel like it's a Israel and Jacob every now and then,
Yeah.
going on type of thing.
Spiritual war.
Yeah.
right.
So this year I'm just surrendering.
Yeah.
I'm just doing whatever he tell me to do. I'm just be like,
No,
hey,
that's right.
this not, it's not my will.
Yeah.
It's not my life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm doing.
Woo.
So I'm looking forward to be a good co-host.
That
Like,
part.
thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I'm here to support you. I believe in you.
Mhm.
You know, I salute you. You know, I'm going to pray, war, fight, whatever I need to on your behalf.
Ooh, I
You
love that.
already know.
Yes.
You need that
I
in your
do.
corner.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
You know I
Keep the
will.
people close.
I
Yeah.
do know
Woo.
that. Oh my God. So of course I had to save myself for last.
Of course.
Because I was like, I want to hear
enlighten
what
us.
y'all got to say. I was say no. For me, 2024 was a weird year. I'm gonna be very transparent.
Talk about
The top of the year was definitely difficult because I got to go to the low first, like
Yeah.
Chris was saying. But I had lost my uncle,
Mm.
my mom's brother. He had passed in January. Started off the year crazy.
Mhm.
We had just seen him the month prior.
Yeah.
Celebrating with my dad and his retirement, and then a month later he was gone.
Yeah.
And so that was very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And the day that I found out that he passed was the same day I had a photo shoot for the record I was putting out,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and I just cried like crazy. And then I had to stop. And the way I messed up my grieving was that I tried to suppress it.
Mhm.
And I didn't just let it go. I tried to say, okay, I'm gonna cry, and then okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I gotta work. And the photo shoot I did, like you guys, it took everything in me to not cry
Yeah.
through the shoot. And every time it was like, it's time for me to smile, I'm looking down. It was a picture I have where I'm looking down with the blue background.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, smile. I'm smiling. I'm putting on a good face,
Yeah.
but I'm crying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had to look down to keep from
Okay.
showing that
Yeah.
grief. So I was grieving in a photo shoot,
Wow.
Yeah.
grieving while working. And then 2 months after that, a friend of mine passed
Wow.
right after that. As I had seen 3 weeks before he passed.
Yeah.
So it was like a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then I had job loss, of course, crazy. But the crazy part about it is I didn't even like that job, so I was okay with it. But it happened at a bad time, though,
Right.
you know, because I had just put out a record.
Yeah.
And Leroy knows this. You have to have money to work
Yeah.
that record. And I had just put that record out. I promoted. I did good. It ended up on Eric Campbell's Instagram page. But then as soon as I lost my job, everything dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My music dropped. I dropped. I stopped everything.
Yeah.
And so I had to spend the second half of the year trying to figure out what it is I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah.
Because I'm Lord, I just put this music out and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm trying to do this, but I'm in this space and I'm trying to figure out my life, my Christian life, my
Mhm.
godly walk.
Mhm.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
And I was lost
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a long time. And I was job lost, mentally lost, physically lost. Everything was just lost.
Yeah.
And then Jeremy reached
Mhm.
out to me later on in the year. And I came to I61 to be praise and worship.
Yeah.
That was my plan, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought I was coming to do.
Yeah.
Is I'm just going, okay, I'll do praise and worship, do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, but in my mind, I was like, I ain't gonna be here long, Lord. I'm just here to help out, do what I
Right.
gotta do, but I ain't gonna be here long. And God was like, tear me up.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, you think that's what's gonna happen? I got something for you.
Yeah.
So I was fighting
Yeah.
That's right.
because I had grew up in a church already, and I was like, I'm good over here,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? But I knew by that time there was some growing that I needed to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I knew that my time was done where I was.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out transition. Okay,
Yeah,
how do I
what's
make
next?
the transition?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I don't know what to do. I've been here my whole life. What do I
Mhm.
do? And God was just,
Transition is a fight in itself.
and I
That's
was
right.
fighting the
Yeah.
transition, fighting against good community.
Yeah.
And once I slowed down, God had the opportunity to really work on me.
Mhm.
And it took me months to understand. But later on, I ended up joining I61.
Yeah.
God ended up blessing me with a new job.
Amazing.
I ended up being rebaptized
Mhm.
at the tail
Amen.
end of
We
last
saw
year.
that. We saw that.
Yes. One of 25.
Wow.
One
Yeah.
of 25.
One of
Yes,
25.
one of 25
Amazing.
people.
My daughter's getting ready.
Christmas.
Yeah, my daughter is getting ready to go be baptized next month.
That was a long service, wasn't it?
It was.
It was.
It was.
was there till the afternoon.
But you know, the best part about it for me is when I was a kid, I didn't understand baptism.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the reason why. It's just something you got to go do it because this is what it is. But the Lord really worked on me and showed me this is why.
Yeah.
And everything I had dealt with throughout my whole life. I remember Pastor Shamika saying, leave it in the water. Everything doesn't happen. Some of the ways you may have had, leave it in the water.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It was cold in that water.
How long you stayed down?
Oh, Lord. I was trying to get a body. I was like, oh. They kept telling me, put your legs down. I'm like, oh, it's cold up here.
Hold it down.
Hold it down. But I'm not playing with him.
Sprinkle.
See? You see how you start? I proved my point. I
But you know
proved
you
my
had
point.
3 minutes to change in their room.
Listen, it took me about more than 3 minutes. But listen, everything shifted. My whole life shifted. Ever since the baptism, man, y'all, I've seen God just do some things, man. Just show up like I ain't never seen before. And so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what I'm looking forward to for 2025 is getting ready to work with an amazing producer, Morgan Turner. Yeah. Who's produced for Zacarda Cortez and everybody named Mama. He played bass with everybody named Mama. All the top industry guys. And that was a connection that God allowed to have last year. I was on Dr. Bobby Jones last year. Again, for the second time. I was in Atlanta last year. I met some very top-notch people in the industry. So it was really a great opportunity. Yeah. So I'm working on new music this year. The podcast is back. I'm excited about that, which is something I launched last year.
It's gonna blow up.
And we're gonna blow up. And then the Just Kimmy concert that's coming out. Just Kimmy Intimate, taking off the Lady Kimberly for one night only. Only one time. Because
that's not the right song.
And I was
that's not appropriate.
Yeah, that's
it worked.
I was inspired by that because Pastor Jeremy and Pastor Shamika challenged me and they were like, what is it behind Lady Kimberly Jackson? Who are you behind that name?
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go find out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna tell the story through the music that I chose. And I'm excited to have Zay Lamb, who will be collabing with me on one of the songs. Shout out to Zay. Natasha Bad Singing Bates is coming to collab with me on one of the songs. And then my boy who's here, Leroy Thomas, he's coming. He's going to be collabing on one of the songs. Zach Fisher is our MD for that night. Y'all. It's about to be a crazy night.
It's gonna be wild.
I might need to just lay at the altar.
Yeah, you might just
walk in just later.
Just
bring your sheet with you.
Yeah. Bring your sheet.
We might tarry a while. I don't know.
Let me go. But you sitting in the seat. Usually I be ushering people in. Welcome. I might just get to the front.
Yeah.
Don't you might want to take off that night.
Okay. Yeah. You might want to take off the next day because you're gonna be still on the last night.
Ooh, that all gonna be heavy.
Yes. Absolutely. And then of course, I have a conference in April 12th for independent artists. I call it the Fuel the Passion, trying to bring those independent artists passion back to them, those that have just lost their passion and just have forgotten about it. We're bringing them back. We have Morgan Turner, again, he's coming down here to Houston as a panelist. Marcus Jordan, national recording artist, is going to be there on the panel.
Popeye's favorite.
That's right.
And then KTSU's 90.9 FM radio show host Amber Shaw will be in the building.
Damn.
And oh Lord, Miss Patrice DeLisser, who's she's CEO of Indigo Inspire. She's coming all the way from Philly.
You're doing big things.
It's gonna be a great. It's gonna be during the day. We're gonna have some food. Gonna have, So I'm excited about that. So don't miss all that information. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all these things. I love all of the things that you guys said. 2024, 2025. But I definitely hope and wish that 2025 for all of us be better.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna get better. He's like,
It's gonna get better.
it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
Great
better.
start.
Mm-hmm.
Great
You
start.
gonna get my money with the meal preps.
and with the and he gonna get my money with the lamb chops.
Right.
Leroy, it's
Now
gonna be
behold
a
the
great
lamb.
year for you. I believe.
I receive it.
National recording.
I receive it.
Singer.
Come on.
Rashonda, co-host.
Yes.
It's gonna be a great year for
Thank
you.
you. I received that. I'm trying to walk this thing out. Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying. So you guys, listen. This was a great episode.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Some good reflection. I almost had to tear up a little bit, but I didn't. I'm a
did
G. I
little
kept
bit.
Let it flow.
When he kept saying, God be kind to me.
listen.
I'm back here fighting. You hear me?
Listen.
I'm still
He's
fighting a
been
little bit.
kind,
Like in
man.
the car, it might go. Okay.
Then
Listen.
kept
Yeah.
us. Okay.
telling
Liz.
you.
So you guys, this was a great show, great episode. I can't wait for you all to enjoy this moment.
Mhm.
But listen, we gotta wrap this episode up. But I thank y'all so much for watching on tonight.
Yeah.
And y'all have a wonderful year. Bye.
Peace.